Hello, my name is Boddice and I'm a spiritual medium, and welcome to this week's energy forecast reading for the week commencing Monday the 19th of August 2024. Now, those of you that have watched me work before will know that I connect with my spirit guides and helpers and also consult the wisdom of the angel tarot cards. So what I'm about to do is shuffle the pack and allow a card to come out for this week's forecast reading. So here is your card for this week. I'm now going to link into the vibration of that. First of all, my guides are making it very clear and strong that this week is going to be a very substantial and rewarding week. It's going to see you moving into new timelines within your life, and also stop questioning yourself is what I keep hearing. And what I do feel this week will see you feeling on an energetic level and in your physical body this element of tension, that tightening feeling in your muscles, in your arms, in your legs there. This feeling of fatigue. And what I'm also experiencing is like a pulsation around the third eye area just here. Almost feels like a headache is on the way to building up. I feel what's happening with all of these elements that we're describing here today is it's all about all of these old energies, these vibrations, the last push to let them go. And there's this, I would say, this reluctance to let that energy go, and this is what's causing that those aches and pains and that tension feeling in the physical body there as well. So be aware of that. This week will also see you actually standing steadfast and strong in your belief systems, and people will question your authenticity. So you are being invited to actually hold your ground, stay strong and speak your truth, even if it doesn't align with the population around you, shall we say. You're here to do a specific role and a specific purpose, and it's now time this week for you to trust in that energy, in that inspiration, in those influencing pieces of information that are coming through you this week. You will be tested and you will be tried with all of elements of your life this week. What I mean by this is I feel as though things are crumbling in your life, such as personal relationships. I want to also say in terms of work and career, you'll be questioning your motives, and you'll be questioning the link to what you're doing within your work and career. Is it sitting right with you? You'll find yourself asking a lot of these questions that maybe you have been considering for some time, but you've just pushed down and put them in the back burner, so to speak. This week we'll see you actually facing them and doing something about it by feeling into the energy of your present moment consciousness. Also, I feel as though it will see you questioning your social circles and your friendships. Are they validated anymore? Do you align with these individuals anymore? Is there some of these connections that are holding you back, making you feel small or restricted in some way? Either way, it will see you actually questioning, and this can be quite overwhelming, particularly when all of these elements are happening all at the same time. However, once you get calm and relaxed and allow yourself to blend with these new changes coming in and just go with the flow, take that urge to control and remove that element of resistance out of your vibration, which you can do by connecting in with your breath, being present, being aware of what's happening right under your nose, then this is where you can do something about it, just by holding your vibration in your present moment consciousness and not judging anybody. This is the way that these things are going to change, because when you relax into life, life will flow and work in your favor. So this week is a very particularly strong and influential one that's going to see you moving now towards another new highest timeline. There will be obviously some toing and froing in this transition phase. However, you are going to be guided and inspired every step of the way. So let's turn the card over, see what the card has to say for you. At the top of the card, it says 2 of Ariel. So I'd like you to research the angel number 2, as I feel that is very prominent, the information within that for you. Also, I'm being told 2, obviously they're saying 2, but 2 to me represents 2 facets within you as a person. So maybe some of those old belief systems, those hurts, those old emotions, and yet there's this splitting, moving into a higher timeline. So in order to do that, you have to release that weight and that energy that you've been carrying around. Also, Ariel, whichever way you want to pronounce it, to me, I'm going to feel into the vibration of that. What I feel is a little bit of discomfort around the stomach area there, the solar plexus. So I feel as though this is inspiration coming into you. Also, it's you releasing some of those old energies. I do feel as though this transition phase will have an impact on your diet, the food that you can consume and hold down, for example. So my guides are saying that you will be consuming more lighter, more lifelike type of food, you know, such as vegetation, like a vegan almost diet, that sort of light sort of diet that allows that energy to be extracted to you, and it's not going to weigh you down, so to speak. So let's read at the bottom of the card. It reads, it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Well, that's we was talking about work earlier, that you're going to reassess where you're at in your life, with your work, with your finances, also with your friendship circles and your personal relationships there. So this is saying basically that it's all about you taking your power back and seeing things from a new perspective. So if it's a win-win-win-win scenario, then that is the right course of action for you to take. However, if it is unbalanced and it's like more favored towards somebody else or yourself, then there's something not right there, and you need to delve a little bit deeper into those circumstances and situations until you find that balancing point there, so everybody wins in the situation. Also, I feel it with it saying there at the bottom, making it more fun. So again, this is like not resisting change. It's connecting in with the high vibrations within work, within friendships, within personal circumstances, and flipping the script rather than feeling into the things that you don't want to experience and you don't want to go through. Focusing on the high points, and you'll know that this will help you in traversing into your highest timeline. Looking into the artwork of the card, as you can see around the edge, we've got the colour of pink. That is talking about sensitivity, I feel, and it's telling you to trust your sensitivity, your inspiration, your hunches, your instinct throughout the course of this week. Yes, you will be triggered, you will have your buttons pressed, so to speak, but you are to trust your gut instinct. Also, it's talking about the divine feminine, and we all have an aspect of that. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us, but it's telling you to make that balance with the feminine energy. Allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to go with the flow and trust those instincts this week. Looking at the artwork of the card, we have this masculine energy that is actually balancing on one hand and on the edge there. So this is talking about the shift, I feel. The masculine energy wants to control, wants to take charge, have that leadership role, but the fact that it's upside down is telling you to change your perspective, look at things differently. But also, like we were saying earlier, everything has to have a win-win-win case scenario for it to flow. And if it hasn't, then you'll notice these roadblocks coming into your life and these irritations coming up there. The fact that he's on the edge, that's talking about you don't know which way to turn. So there's this element of trust coming in to your life this week, where you are going to have to go with a wing and a prayer, because an old chapter is coming to the end in your life and you're moving into new territory. And as you know, when we move into new territory, it feels a little bit overwhelming. So take your time, show that level of love and peace within yourself. You are going to be guided by the angelic realm and your spirit guides there as well. So I hope that resonates with you. That is this week's forecast reading. Thank you for hearting, liking, commenting and sharing. If you've enjoyed this reading and would like to help and support the work that I do, I have got a Buy Me a Coffee link either above or below this reading, which is a virtual tip jar. So all of your generous donations will be gratefully received and used in accordance with the spiritual work that I do. If you're wanting to book with me with any of my spiritual services, you can head over to my website, www.glenboddicespiritualmedium.com, or you can find me on Facebook and book in with me then, Glen Boddice Spiritual Medium. Join me every Monday with my radio show From Beyond with Glen Boddice, talking about all things spiritual, paranormal and self-help on www.pulsetalkradio.com. Have a fabulous week, everybody. Bye for now.